Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then welcome. My name's Christina, and on my channel we talk all things beauty from my own experiences. This is kind of different than usual, and that's because I'm going to be sharing with you guys my entire beauty room tour slash makeup collection. Now, I'm going to say this right now, it is not going to be the neatest, the most aesthetic looking beauty room. I'm kind of being transparent here and showing you guys exactly what my filming room looks like, how I create content, and all those things in case you're interested in seeing it. I am just a regular girl, just creating some fun beauty content, and I hope that you guys find this video fun and enjoyable. I know a lot of you requested a makeup collection tour, so I'm finally doing that for you after talking about it for months. I just decided today I'm gonna film it. So let's go and do that. I hope that you guys enjoy this. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any other videos like this one, and let's get started. So when you walk in, you see all of this. And I didn't put these lights away because I wanted to go over my filming setup with you guys first before we got into the entire makeup collection over here. As you can see, I have a chair set up here. I have a softbox light right there. And I have this IKEA cart that holds some of my like filming equipment, some stuff that I'm constantly reaching for when I'm filming, as well as my laptop, which I do use as my monitor. I have a little random stool right here that holds the mirror that I use whenever I'm filming content. And then I have my camera here set up and I have it tethered to my laptop right there. And if you're curious, I do use a Sony a7 III. I've been using this for, I want to say, going on 3 years now. I have this Zeiss 50mm 1.8 lens on it, and I used this setup for a very long time for my product photography. I have a couple different lenses, but this is the one I specifically use to shoot my beauty content. I am going to try to link everything for you guys that I talk about in this video, but if I miss anything, please let me know in the comments down below. If you guys follow me on Instagram or even here on YouTube, you know that I have been trying for so long to get my lighting exactly how I want it, and I think I finally have it at a good place. So I just have this light right here. It's a Godox FV150. I have this honeycomb grid on it. This is actually pretty new, and so far I'm really loving it. I have two panel lights that actually backlight me right here, so that's how I kind of get the halo around my hair. I bought them during Amazon Prime Day. They're not my favorite. They're from Newer, but I don't like that you can't adjust the brightness of these two. There are definitely other panel lights that you can do that with. Like this one, for instance, I got this one, it was maybe like 50 bucks on Amazon, and I really like it. If you use it unplugged, it dies super quickly, so I always have it plugged in. And then for extra lighting and a little bit of a different tone, I have this light that I've had for years. It's from IKEA. It's not the cutest. I mean, it's fine, but I really like the warm light that it puts out. And I also have these blackout curtains. So they're white blackout curtains, and they used to be green actually. I used to use this setup as my backdrop, and I really like the blackout curtains because it allows me to control my lighting in all of my videos. And I did switch it out to white because I realized that I was getting some green casting from my old blackout curtains. So if we back up here, you see this table that looks like a crazy mess, which it kind of is. It kind of always is. This is kind of just like my drop-off table. This table actually has wheels and it moves around, and this is what I used for a long time. I would do my makeup here. I would use it whenever I filmed content, and I also use this table to shoot product photography. It is wonderful. I actually really love the fact that it has wheels. We bought this tabletop from IKEA and also the wheel legs from IKEA. On this side of the table, we have some products that I'm testing out or using, or products that I plan to make video content on. It's a lot easier for me to like have it separated from the rest of my makeup because I can remember to actually film some stuff on it. Here are my chargers for my camera battery, my filming camera, as well as my vlog camera. And then moving underneath this table, we have my old softbox light right here that does not collapse, and it was such a headache to have for such a long time because I could never put it away. I could never collapse it down. But now we have this guy, which is already 1,000 times better. And I also have this bag right here, which is actually super full of a bunch of empty products. This is where my products go after I film my empties videos, because I'm actually going to drop these off either at Nordstrom or at Sephora, because they do recycle old products for you. They have a really good recycle program, so I'm really happy about that. So I've just been keeping that right there. I have this hamper right here, which seems super random, but it's actually one of my favorite things in this room, because it's actually where I put all of the things that need to be recycled. We do live in a 2-story home, so you can imagine whenever I get PR, pulling it all out, breaking it all down, and then bringing it all outside to the garage, like it can get kind of, you know, tedious. So I actually have this hamper that used to be my husband's before we moved in together and we got married. And I just have all of the things I need to recycle. So all of my old plastic bags, all of the boxes, all of the product packaging, everything goes in there. Right next to that, we have this drawer, which is kind of a new addition to the beauty room. It used to be in here, and then it went to my husband's office, and now it's in here again, because this is actually my overflow of skincare PR. On top of that, we have my little giveaway box. I put everything, all the excess in here, either to give to friends and family. To go a little in detail on the PR drawer. So starting at the bottom, I tried to kind of organize this in categories, and you guys will kind of see that. This bottom drawer has a bunch of my body product PR. So I have some L'Occitane right here. I'm already using this currently and I love it. Some cleansing balms, some Versed. And I have an Elemis cleansing balm, more cleansing balms. This is kind of like your first cleanse slash body cleanse, you know. My absolute favorite mascara remover, which is the Heroin Make Speedy Mascara Remover. My husband picked this up for me when he was in Japan, and it is a game changer. I have some honey here, which I'm using some of their products right now, and I love it so far. Some Necessaire body lotion. I'm using the body peel that they recently sent, and I like it so far. So on to the second drawer here. I kind of just stacked this right on top, but these are some facial cottons. I really like these. My husband picked this up again for me when he was in Japan. And then we have a bunch of cleansers right up here and some toners as well. We have facial masks at the back of this drawer, and also some sheet masks. And again, my husband picked it up for me when he was in Japan, but you can pick these up on YesStyle. So we have some Elemis, Peach and Lily, Peach Slices, which is sister company of Peach and Lily, if you didn't already know that. Some more Elemis. I have some Rovectin, some Versed. And then, like I said, we do have some face masks back here. I actually already have one open right now, so that's why this baby is in here. I love this mask. And then these cute little facial pods, like their powder, their face wash. And I plan to bring these with me when we go to LA, so I'm really excited to use that. Our next drawer here is one of my favorite drawers. It's our serum drawer and our moisturizing drawer, like our moisturizers. I have this Moisture Mist lotion, again, from Japan. I need to post that video of my Japan haul, so if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. I have some Stratia. These are some of the best products, I think, and I have the old packaging right there, right underneath them. This is supposed to be super incredible. A lot of people in Japan really, really love this serum, so I'm super grateful that they sent this over to me. The Dermalogica Breakout Clearing Booster. And I do have a couple of the Lawless Overnight Lip Plumping Masks. I love these masks. I have one Juicy Watermelon, Sweet Dreams. I think that's like a minty one. And I actually have an open Juicy Watermelon in my bathroom that I use every night. I love it so much. Oh, this is the new Air Whip formulation, and I'm planning on using this one next whenever I finish up the moisturizers I'm currently using, and I'm really excited. We have the Lawless moisturizer right there. Super excited to use that. And then this drawer, not super full compared to the other ones. It's also a more shallow drawer, so I have some, not random products, but products I don't have as much of. So I have this shampoo and conditioner from Babe Original. It's a Density Shampoo and conditioner, I have another Babe Original serum. This is my absolute favorite lash serum. It is so effective, and it's the only serum I've used for I think like 3 or 4 years now. Some Fable and Mane. I have an opened one of this leave-in conditioner in my bathroom right now, and I use it every single time I wash my hair. It's incredible. It really detangles. It smells really nice, and I feel like it really hydrates my hair without weighing it down. And then I have a couple of SPFs. So 2 Biore Aqua Rich SPFs from Japan. This Nivea one is also from Japan. Numbuzin sent this one to me, and Versed sent this one. And then we have these Density hair pills as well from Briogeo. And this top drawer is not PR, it's actually a bunch of nail things. I don't have a ton of nail stuff, so this seems to work. I also have another bag of nail things, but for now, this works for me. Here is my desk setup if you guys are interested. This right here is my laptop stand. My laptop sits there whenever I'm working. My little snacks right there. This is a standing desk. I got it from Costco, and it's like the best investment I've made as far as like, you know, work health, I guess, because it's really nice to be able to stand up when I'm working because I sit at my desk for hours a day. So it's really nice. I have this second monitor. It's an LG monitor. Wouldn't say it's the best. It's just an extra monitor that my husband had. And I bought this like dual monitor arm from Amazon whenever they were having their Prime Day deals back in July. So I will link that as well. I have my hair clips right here because I'm constantly putting my hair up and taking it down whenever I'm working. This keyboard I think is incredible. It's so nice. I forget the brand. My husband would be so disappointed in me. It's a Royal Cluj. So if you see the bottom of this keyboard, the keycaps were actually that same color. They were white and blue, but I actually changed them out for this really pretty ombre just to like be a little aesthetic. I really love this, and if you're curious, they have a really nice clack to them. And you can like set the light modes and stuff on it. It's so fun. I've never had an interesting keyboard like this one. I've always just used like, I don't know, the Mac one. I have this ergonomic mouse that has a bunch of makeup on it. Please don't judge me. But I got that ergonomic mouse because I started having issues like with my thumb, and I forget what it's called. I think it's called De Quavis syndrome, something similar to that, but I have that in my right wrist now, so I have to use like an ergonomic mouse, which is fine. And I have these. This is just a wrist rest and a keyboard rest, and they're actually wood. They're from Etsy. I will link the seller below, but I really like it. And then I have my hard drive sitting right there with a phone charger as well. Okay, so here is my vanity setup. If you guys haven't seen the video where I show you guys us DIYing this entire setup, then go watch that. I'll link it in the description box down below. We actually built this out, my husband and I. So the dresser is the Malm dresser from IKEA. This portion of it is actually a wood top that we got from IKEA, and we ended up cutting it a little bit, the width of it, and then we cut some length off of it to create that part, which is the leg, you know. And then hello, this is my vanity mirror. It's from Amazon. I actually went through a couple of mirrors. If you didn't watch that, I prefer this one a lot. It does light up and it's really nice and bright. I really enjoy this one. I feel like it's the perfect size for me to get ready, and it's also really nice if I want to like talk on my Instagram stories or something, you know. And then I have this air stick, which it ended up breaking on me, guys. The actual like sticky part of it, if I were to take this off, it's kind of like ripped, which sucks, but I still keep it there because it's pretty sturdy while it's on there. We also used the width of this that we took off to create these shelves right here. They're just floating shelves. My husband put them together. I have some of my photographs that I did when I was doing product photography, some PR and extra lens, and some extra makeup brushes up there, and this article that I was featured in. More brushes up here, and my little perfume area. It's not a lot. I'm not huge on trying out different perfumes just because a lot of them really hurt my head. Like I get major headaches from them. Some little decor here that you guys may or may not see in the videos. I printed out these files from Etsy, And I got the frames from Target and Home Goods, and this vase I actually thrifted a couple years back, and these little things are from Trader Joe's. I really like that. I'm sure it's some sort of pampas. I can't remember exactly, but I like how they have a tint of purple to them. This right here I bought at a nursery down South Florida, and this is from IKEA. I don't know, I like it, it's cute. This lamp is from Target. This is a candle from Being Frenchy. It's the cashmere vanilla one, and this is actually super nice, warm and cozy. I don't typically go for sweet scents or vanilla, but that's really good. These are my go-to lip liners. I just keep it right here. Whenever I need them, I can just reach for them. And then this picture frame of my husband and I. These are some engagement photos that we took. So these are some extra brushes, or brushes I use often. This is my dirty brush holder, and these are the clean brushes. And I just move them over, and then when I'm ready to wash them, I just take this to the bathroom and I wash them. This chair is from Target. And this right here, I have my travel makeup bag, but usually that's where I stick all my empties for my empties videos. And if you're wondering what this ugly thing is, it's actually an AC thing. This room gets so hot. It's the hottest room in the house. So in the afternoons, it can get up to like 90 degrees in here. So when I'm not filming, or if I'm preparing to film, I'll just blast this to get cold air, and then I'll close my blackout curtains and everything, and it's doable, it's bearable. I have the wavy talk here. I need to find a place to put this, but I like to keep this in here because it's actually really nice to use whenever I have to quickly do my hair. Okay, on this side of the vanity, we have this holder thing that I actually got from Sephora a couple months back. I have some products that I just purchased. Well, not this one. I've had this for a while. My Makeup by Mario, the Master Mats, my go-to palette. And I just got the Ethereal Eyes palette, which I'm so excited about. I can't wait to use that. And then I'm almost out of this, so I picked up a mini one for our trip. This holder right here, it holds like essentially my everyday stuff, you know, things I'm constantly reaching for. So I have a couple primers here, some sunscreen. My setting sprays are right here. My MAC Fix Plus, and a bunch of my go-to concealers, a Summer Fridays lip balm, my soap that I use for my brows, and also this brow gel from Live Tinted. This is actually very, very nice. Some Cinema Secrets when I have to quickly clean my brushes. And then in the drawers, I have my go-to mascaras, eyeliners that I'm constantly reaching for, a bronzer. And then down here, we have a couple of cream blushes that I'm constantly using. So Persona, Rare Beauty bronzer. I have my tweezers and my little scissors, a liquid liner, contour, and more cream blush. I have some lip balms, the Rhode lip tints right here, some Fenty Velvet Icons that I'm deciding if I want to keep these colors, but I have those right there. So I completely forgot to talk about these, but these are like my favorite things ever. They're my brush holders. I got these off of Amazon, and they're clear so I can see what's in there, and they all have different sized like slots for different size brushes, and it's just amazing. I will link it in the description. Okay, now we're gonna get into the makeup collection. My entire makeup collection essentially are in these drawers. So again, it's not the most like aesthetic, but I tried to organize it. So this first drawer here, we have, I know it looks like a mess. Oh my gosh, I thought it was so organized, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, ugh, it's a mess. So I have this little container here that has all of my setting powders, my loose powders, my pressed powders, and it's kind of like this 3-tier thing right here. I think it's made for, I don't know, I got it at Home Goods, and I think it was made for cans or something along those lines. But I have this little Kosas one that's sitting on top, and it's actually broken, so I have to like lay it upside down. I have some Laura Mercier. I have this House Labs one, Elf right here, a baby Laura Mercier. Some more pressed powders, this number 7 one, Charlotte Tilbury, and an Hourglass one. And I have like one size, some Kaleidos contours, which I really like, Makeup Forever. And I use this one a lot. I use the Huda one a lot. Trip and Smooth powder is actually my favorite powder right now. It's so good. Behind that, we have some extra setting sprays right there. If you can see, that's the Charlotte Tilbury like duo setting spray. And I have some extra like containers in here. So I have a compact in here. If you watched my video where I put my L'Oreal Serum Foundation in a compact, it's actually this one. That's just another case of it. It's a cushion and I have my L'Oreal in there. So it's really nice. I like this a lot. Sponges here. I think these are the AOA ones from Amazon. They're like the paw ones. These are super nice. More little puffs in this container. I have my sunscreen sticks. So this is the Marion May one, Habib Beauty of Joseon, and the Naturium sunscreen. I really like to keep these if, you know, I need to reapply. And then this right here are like my potted concealers and brighteners. A bunch of the Glossier stretch concealers. These e.l.f. color correctors as well. And then right next to that, I have my mainly drugstore concealers and foundations. I realize I don't have that many drugstore concealers and foundations, so I kind of have an overflow of like my higher end stuff. We have the LA Girl pigments here. I like to keep these because if I ever have to adjust the shade of something, I can. I have the NYX Bear With Me Blur. I really like that. The Urban Decay Quickie Concealer. I love this concealer. I have some Tower 28 in here. And then more concealers. So Rose Ink concealers, Tarte, Tower 28 right here. The Rare Beauty Brightener, the eye brightener. NARS, e.l.f., and another Kosas one. This one is actually too dark for me currently. And then right next to that, we have my high-end foundations. So I have my Lancome one, another Lancome, Kosas, some Fenty and Summer Fridays, my Rare Beauty Tinted Serum, Glossier, CL, I really like this right now, Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm, Euphoria Date Night Foundation. This is incredible. Fenty, some NARS, Armani Beauty here, Hourglass, and some Charlotte Tilbury and IT Cosmetics. Oh, and Laura Mercier, really like this one as well. And then right next to that, we have like luminizers and primers. So we have the In Beauty Face Glaze Bronze. This is really nice. This is a really good dupe for the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. Say, my e.l.f. Halo Glow, and my Charlotte Tilbury one, of course. And then right next to that, we have a bunch of mascaras that have yet to be opened. I'm trying to go through what I have right now, and these are more mascaras and liners. Okay, so that's the first drawer. And moving right along, right next to it, we have all of my blushes, bronzers, and highlighters in here. So the way I have this organized is I have all of my blushes here, I have my bronzers, and I have my highlighters. And all the highlighters are all together. This looks like a mess because I ran out of space, but if I move that stuff, you can see it's kind of in line, right? They're like kind of in a row. So I have some highlighting palettes and also blushes. That's the NARS one. This is Hourglass. And then I have the highlighting wands and stuff. And then I have all of my highlights, the powders, the creams and everything going to the end of this drawer. So the way I separated my blushes, I have a lot of blushes. I did creams, sticks, and liquids, and then all of my powder ones are this way. So I have the Juvia's Place ones back there. I have some Pat McGrath palettes right there and some Profusion. I have a couple of Armani Beauty blushes back here. Some Rose Ink blushes. I love these blushes. I think they're absolutely incredible. All of my Tower 28 blushes. I did a video on this. It's a Lottie London black blush, which is super interesting. I have my Merit blushes here and some Undone Beauty cream blushes. I don't wear these often, but honestly can't get rid of them because they were like my intro into cream blushes. Next to that, I do have more cream blushes. This is the LYS ones, and then some Milk Makeup. I have some Kaja blushes right here and some Pixie stick blushes. All of my nude sticks right here. I love nude stick blushes. I think that they're incredible, and these were also like my favorite stick cream blushes for a long time because they were the first ones I used. A couple of Juvia's Place blush trios or Duos, I'm sorry. More Persona Cosmetics, all of my Rare Beauty blushes, and I also have some Kaleidos highlights back here. Oh, and my Makeup by Mario Soft Pop ones. These are the cream blushes that they recently came out with. Our powder blushes, again, I just have those kind of stacked on top because I ran out of space, but you can see they're all kind of lined up there. Bare Minerals and MAC ones back here. 2 one size trios right here, which I did videos on those. I think this is my only Benefit blush that I kept. Oh, and on top we have the House Labs blush, the M Cosmetics Faded Clementine. These are like blushes that I use a lot, so they're kind of on top because I always reach for them. And then moving over, we have our bronzers. So powder bronzers are going to be back here. And then cream blushes, like cream pots, we have Fenty Beauty, Say, and Danessa Myricks. And then I have a Huda Beauty one back there. I have some e.l.f. pot blushes, actually. Those aren't bronzers, they're just blushes, and I just found a spot for them, I guess. Here are my contour sticks and like bronzer sticks and stuff like that. Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer, I keep that up there because I use it a lot. Charlotte Tilbury, also the same thing. A Phytosurgence one. We have Rose Ink. And then more stick bronzers. So Makeup by Mario, LYS, Mango People. This is actually super nice. And we have Merit as well. So that is that drawer. Right under that one, this is probably the messiest, I will not lie to you, my eyeshadow palettes and my eyeshadows essentially. So we have all the eyeshadow palettes kind of like lined up here, and it looks a hot mess. I really need to go through it, but it's so hard for me to get rid of eyeshadow palettes because I feel like for a long time they were like the makeup product to have when you were creating beauty content, and a lot of them are limited edition, a lot of them are like from beauty creators, and I just don't want to get rid of them, but I know I need to. Natasha Denona, I have the Patrick Ta palette, I think it was the first one. Oh my gosh, the Dose of Colors Katie and Desi palette. Do you guys remember that? I can't even go through all of them. I have some Pat McGrath right here as well. I don't really reach for this area much at all, I'm gonna be honest, but what I do reach for are these. These are like my potted eyeshadows, my single shadows. I have some Kaleidos liners here if you've never used them. They're absolutely incredible. A bunch of Color Pops right here. Urban Decay. Back there, I actually have like my lashes. I don't have a lot of lashes, like strip lashes, but I do have like my lash ribbons, my lash links and stuff. I've done a video on that. Single shadows here. Some Kaja. I have a bunch of Phytosurgence potted shadows there. Dose of Colors, and I actually have a lot of those. When they first came out, I went insane and I bought a ton, if you can see right down there. I have like my liquid eyeshadows, so some e.l.f. right here. I have a bunch of About Face paints. I have my REM Beauty ones, some nude sticks. I don't have a lot of eyeliners, so I just kind of stuck them in a little section right here. And then a couple of eyeshadow sticks. I have like Rare Beauty, Color Pop. Next, under that, we have my makeup PR drawer, and this is looking a lot better than it used to because of that other drawer that I ended up putting all of my skincare in. This actually is looking really tame. I have this collection from Kaleidos that they recently sent, and I'm really wanting to dig into this, but they sent me this really beautiful box, like this makeup box, and that's sitting in there. I have this Holo Taco and Sophia collection, nail polishes, I'll show you. Right there. Some more mascaras and stuff from Japan that my husband brought home for me. These palettes from ColourPop. Some Lottie London and Ciate, more ColourPop. And these are all things that like I want to open up and get my hands in, you know? I have some Glamnetic nails here that are so cute. Look at that. That's so cute. These little smiley faces. I can't. That's adorable. A kit of the Glamnetic lash extensions. Some extra brow products, some extra Kaleidos highlighters, some More Lottie London. These are liquid highlighters. A really cool primer from Lottie London. It's a bubble tea primer. I think that's so cute. A House Labs foundation and a bunch of the skin tint shades of the Maybelline Superstay skin tints. I should move these over to get gifted. And yeah, that is my makeup PR. And then these two drawers are actually my pride and joy. They're like kind of what started my channel. They are my lipstick drawers, and these are insane, guys. So here's the first one. This one is finished. Ta-da! So this is my lipstick drawer, and I have another one, as I said, underneath this. These are mainly like bullet lipsticks, lip glosses, essentially like shorter lip products. But this is so incredible because props to my husband. He actually 3D printed all of these little containers. If you can see here, they're a bunch of trays, and they all are 3D printed, and I love them, and they keep everything so organized, and it really saved us a ton of money with him 3D printing them. So this is the ColourPop when they first came out with their bullet lipsticks. I kept this because this is super sentimental for me. It was my first video that actually like popped off, and yeah, I've kept this ever since then. I have all of my Fenty gloss bombs here. I keep my most used ones up here, so Fenty Heat and Hot Chocolate, the Honey Waffles one, and this one, Lemon Lava. Those are like my top 3 that I always use. If you notice, I have a lot of these upside down so I can actually see the names of them. Really helpful to see the names. So I have my NYX Smooth Whips right here, one of the NYX lip creams, some ColourPop glosses. I keep my lip oils back there, and we have a hodgepodge of like House Labs. We have some Lawless right here, some Clarins lip oils, Kosas lip oils back here, the Gisou one, and all of my In Beauty Project lip oils sit there. And then they're right next to the Naturium lip balms, and the Tower 28 Juicy Lip Tints are right next to those. Moving down this way, we have, I can't get rid of these, some Bite Beauty lipsticks. I'm sad that they're gone. Some Dose of Colors collections. Again, I don't really reach for these because I know that they're old, but these are like limited collections, and I'm working through getting rid of them. We have the Kosas wet sticks right here. I love these. My Makeup by Mario lip colors. I have them all lined up right here. Giorgio Armani lipsticks here, which I got to work with them, and it was incredible, and I love these lipsticks. They're so good. All of my MAC bullet lipsticks are right there, followed by Milani, Refi, and Say. We have some Glossier and Lawless, some Fenty Beauty. I love these. Cookies and Cocoa and Goji Gang. Some Peri Para. I love these. They're Korean makeup and they're incredible. These are super nice. They're the new nude shades. I have them right here. I really like those. All of my Maybelline lifter glosses are sitting right here. Some NYX butter glosses right next to that. More Fenty Beauty. These are like minis. I should probably move those over though. And all of my Tower 28 lip glosses are lined up right down there. I reach for those a ton, so they stay there. Then right under that, we have the e.l.f. lipsticks, the Huda Beauty lipsticks all down this way. We have a row of Revlon lipsticks right here, and then all of my Merit lipsticks in Hourglass. I love the way the Merit lipsticks look, especially. They just look so posh and like so nice. Like they're so fancy looking, you know? All of them lined up here, and it's perfect because I have exactly enough to fill up this tray. It's so satisfying. And then right here I have Shade Slicks. So these are all of my Shade Slicks. So that is that drawer. Again, I love this drawer. It is incredible. I'm constantly opening this. And then underneath that, this drawer is still kind of a work in progress. My husband is still printing the trays for this one because these trays are actually taller because, as you may see from here, these lipsticks and lip products are the taller units. So I have a couple bags here for now, like some makeup bags and stuff. A couple collections, another Kaleidos Lab lip clay collection. So I have my Rare Beauty lip oils, all of the shades I have in here. My NYX lingeries are right next to those. The Fenty Velvet Icons, love these. I love the whip texture. Followed by their lip stains. And I have a bunch of the Florasis lip products just lining all the way to the very back right there. We have the Rose Ink lipsticks. We have some Maybelline right here, some Superstay inks. And these are kind of like, I don't know, not as organized because they're brands that I don't have a lot of. So I have the Kaja gloss shots here. I have some Maybelline vinyl inks, which I know I have more of these. I don't know where they are. A One Size, Juvia's Place, Makeup Forever. This was my all-time favorite lip color for a long time. This is in the shade Feel Me. I don't know if it's readily available anymore. And my Charlotte Tilbury lip blurs, I have a video on those. I have some lip stains here. So the Sachu lip stains, I have all three. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Some Wonder Skin Wonder Blading in the shades Whimsical and Lovely. These are incredible. My House Labs lip pencils, some L'Oreal. I have some e.l.f. lip glosses right there. Some Kaja lip and cheek blushes, I think. No, these are the lip mousses, and I don't know where to put them, so they kind of just sit there in their boxes. Some Tarte lip plumps and some nude sticks. Most of these products I do have videos on, so if you're curious about any of them, try looking up the name of them and then my name, and more than likely a video will pop up. Okay guys, that was my entire beauty room and makeup collection. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It's definitely a work in progress and I'm constantly moving things around, but I did want to get this video out for you guys so you could kind of see it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about my setups, anything that I showed you guys in this video, please leave them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to answer them for you. I'm so tired. That took such a long time. If you are curious about any specific product, let me know in the comments down below as well, and I'll try to link videos if I have them. More than likely, I do have videos on most of these products. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it was interesting for you. Please, before you go, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!